guys, a nice one. Welcome to episode 4 of 5 Minutes With. We have got another show in store for you today. We're excited. 2 reasons. Thank you to Steel for sending us our... there it is. Our new... It's weird because it's back to front. Our new chainsaw. Thank you very much. Black & Decker. Gone. We're on episode 4, like I said, of our show. Thanks for tuning in. And you know us. We like to get down to the nitty gritty, and down is our link, because today we're blessed to have the company. Thank you very much for joining us from Down to Earth Trees. We have Mr. Navin Sehmi, hopefully. Let's go live. Navin, are you with us?
Matt, how you doing? Marco, nice to see you both.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, very well, thank you. You guys, you coping well?
Yeah, we're great. We're finding things very busy, and we're loving this. Thank you so much for your time today and agreeing to come on, because we know how busy you are and what's going on down there. So I've got to try desperately and make this 10 minutes, and there's so much that we want to ask you and get through. So I'm going to come straight in, if that's all right with you now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Firstly, how are you? Because, hang on, what are you doing there, Mark? Yeah, you got the timer on. The timer's on. Time is on. How are you then? How's it going? Because firstly, a complaint to make. Your office looks absolutely awesome. I mean, I'm not going to get bitter about it, but that is a professional office. Can you show me the rest of your office as well and what you have to put up with?
All right, I can try. So this is actually the office extension. So this is my desk.
Just the office extension.
You got John's desk over there, which you can just see over there. And we got the board. We've got the board table there.
That is a
but
setup.
at the moment that's being occupied by our consultants and our managers, because we've had to our main office. We've got 4 admin staff upstairs generally.
Wow.
Usually, and the consultants and the our managers are downstairs. So what we've done is we've put the admin staff downstairs and upstairs. So we've kind of had 2 up, 2 down. Just to put a bit of space between and maintain a bit of 2 meter distancing, and then the rest of those guys are in here. So we're having to put up with.
How many staff are you having to manage at the minute? Because this is difficult times to manage staff on site and keep it working. How many have we got there approximately? Just give us an idea.
22, I think.
Wow, so there's a lot
22 at the moment.
So this isn't all domestic work. You're doing a lot of corporate work as well. Tell us a bit more about the business now, then.
Yeah, just a a healthy mix of both. Really good amount of domestic work for regular quick turnover, and probably about 60-40, I'd say. So about 40 commercial for a bit of dependable income.
And how's it been? Has that been quite good for you in the current climate? Has commercial work stopped, or is it carries on? Because we know a lot of domestic work. Firstly, some people want tree surgeons to work, and the tree surgeons feel a little awkward going to work. Obviously taking the guidance where they can, but commercial, has it continued? Have you been virus proof, so to speak?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're sort of, this kind of broke sort of end of financial year, didn't it? So we had all of that end of financial year spend, which we had to, which was being thrown at us. So we had loads of contracts we were trying to get to the end of before we closed down. We actually decided to close the company a day ahead of the official kind of lockdown. So
wow.
So we sort of, we gauged a bit of anxiety amongst the teams about certain members here, and we had a discussion. We said, look, as things currently stand, there was at that time very little guidance from the government. Let's we've got a healthy capital reserve. Let's close the company, and until we feel safe enough to bring people back again. Lo and behold, the next day, in fact that evening, Boris was on TV and he said, no, we need to go into a full lockdown now. So timing wise, it worked out quite well.
Great, and that has obviously you've worked through it yourself. What's happening today? Are you at work today?
Today is the first day we're back at work. So yeah, we've been shut for 6 weeks. So we furloughed all the staff, and last week we got everyone back in, and we said, right, things need to continue now. In all honesty, we had extensive kind of soul searching and discussions over whether we should return to work or not. And the reality is that we recognise that until there's a vaccination for coronavirus, the reality is we're going to have to learn to live with it somehow. And just by halting the economy, that's not going to happen. So, so we decided to come back. We did a load of research. I'm not going to take the credit for this, but Aaron, our commercial director, did a load of research on the best way for us to adopt social distancing and sanitation techniques, and he's put a very robust risk assessment together, which resulted in us having to do a big order on sanitation equipment. But what needs to be done is it had to be done, so we've done it, really.
I mean, you've got, I'm just bringing your website up here, Navin, and there's a lot, a variety of different services that you offer. Is that the key to survival? Getting a nice broad spectrum of different services, a bit like farming. You've got arable, you've got milking, you've got contracting. Have you seen that there's been different areas of the business that have continued to be busy and others that might have got a bit quieter?
Not really, no. I think it's a strange time. You've just got to you focus your goals last year. You focus less on that at this moment in time. You just focus more on what needs to be done right now. And at this moment in time, we've been shut for 6 weeks, so we've got loads of clients that we had committed works with that are knocking on the door saying, look, we really want you to come over and still do our work. So our clients have been really good with the approach that we've taken. They've understood the reasons we closed, but at the same time, we have lost one or two, nothing major, but just one or two clients that are desperate to get work done because they've got project timelines. People getting fences up, for example, need a tree out of the way. So for us, this is first day back, and we just need to focus on that work that we've halted 6 weeks ago. We just need to crack on with that again.
Yeah, just sort of picking up from where you left off. Just quickly on those services, what is quite an interesting one. We did a piece of equipment for you, obviously to do with the aeration of sort of roots and so. Tell us just a little bit about that, because that was really quite interesting. The little project that we did.
That was that was the Vogt decompaction device. It's been really good, actually. We bought it on a well, we don't buy anything on a whim, really. We discussed it for about 7 months. Should we buy it? Shall we buy it? And we sort of lined up some work in the background, just scoping some clients out. We then built the web page, and we always do this whenever we start up a new service. We always build a web page first. We then get our SEO guy to optimize the hell out of it for about 3 months, start getting the inquiries in, and then we'll kind of commit to the spend on the equipment when we know we've got enough work for it. So we did that with the Vogt and the compressor as well. And yeah, it's been really good. We've been all over the place. We've done, I think I'm allowed to say now, we did Twickenham, the rugby club, a couple of weeks ago.
I'm a big rugby fan. That's impressed me.
Yeah, we were over in, John and myself went over to Jersey for a week to do one trio there. There's a case study, actually, because my screen's frozen. You there?
Yeah, you're back. You're okay. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, John and myself went over to Jersey. There's a case study on our website, I think, for Trinity Oak in Jersey. And we went over there for a week and put a load of biochar on the ground. And in fact, that was last year. Was that last summer? Losing my timelines now. But anyway, I emailed the head gardener at the estate last week, and he emailed me straight back and said, funny enough, I was saying to my assistant, I need to send some photos to you. He said the trees come back and it's amazing. So yeah, I haven't got the photos yet, but as soon as I get them, I'll post on our case study on our website.
One final question before we go to the game, which is all everybody's waiting for, I'm sure, because it's the most wonderful game. You have got a large selection of machinery. What is the one bit of kit that stands out and you'd never be without?
Grab lorry.
Grab lorry.
Grab lorry. Yeah. Yeah. We've got it's a 15 ton grab lorry. And I never used to have one previously, so I purchased that as part of the Down to Earth purchase, and just seeing its capabilities is unreal. And in fact, we need to renew it at some point. So I'll be on the phone to you guys. Thank you for telling me about things that go. Yeah, make a note. Put it in your diary, Marco. pestering Navin.
Shout, you know where we are.
All right, okay, right, game time. Now, I'm sure you're game for a laugh and you'll have some fun here. We've got a chance for you to win an Arblease mug, all right? It's very, very rare and very sort.
Brace yourself.
It's only going to be one this season. And we're going to play a little game. The game is called, you might, it's not complicated, it's pretty straightforward, the yes and no game.
Right, okay.
Have you played the game before, Navin? Do you know the rules? No, okay. What I'm going to ask you a selection of questions. There's about 50 questions.
Have we started already?
No, not started yet. And I'll let you know when we've started. Don't worry. Very competitive, isn't it?
Sharp.
Very competitive.
He's sharp, isn't he?
I'm going to ask you questions. All you just don't say yes or no. Okay, that's it. That's it. And you're not allowed to pause for longer than 3 seconds either. That's the simple rules. So don't say yes. Don't say no. No pausing for the longer than 3 seconds. Is that all right?
Okay. For how long?
Well, it's about 50 questions, and if you get through the lot, that's pretty good going. You'll be in the lead.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
No.
Right then, okay, I'm about to start. Start the fans, please. Okay, off we go. Who remembers that one? Ready, Navin? We're ready to go. Okay, can you hear me okay?
I can.
Do you take a shower every day?
I don't.
Do you like Marco?
I do.
Is he pretty?
Roger?
Did you put makeup on today?
Have I lost internet?
Oh, is he cheating? Is he cheating? Lost internet.
I just said, have I lost internet connection? Have I lost internet connection?
Do you play an instrument?
Is Marco pretty? I said Roger. That's the last one I heard.
Do you play an instrument?
I do.
Are you wearing jeans?
I am.
Are you tired?
Am I?
Tired.
I'm not.
Are you 23?
I'm not.
Are you working?
I am.
Do you wear glasses?
I do.
Do you watch TV at night?
I do.
Can you swim?
I can.
Is he your friend?
Is who?
Marco, your friend.
He is.
Have you been to the beach?
I have.
Have you ever been abroad?
I have.
Are you a vegetarian?
I'm not.
Do you wear a necklace?
I don't.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
I haven't.
Do you like kids?
I should say yes.
That's got to be 3 seconds. That's got to be 3 seconds. That is
Defeated.
9 lives.
Yes.
So you're in the lead though. Don't worry.
Am I? Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Have you got a leaderboard? Where am I?
yeah. I've got to get one. It's the next thing. It's work in progress. It's work in progress. Okay, we're going to get you on the lid, but I'll tell you what, that was give the guy a round of applause. Round of applause. Best so far. People. Now, Navin Sehmi.
Internet's gone down and paused it.
Navin Sehmi, you are a legend. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have, Matt. Are we still playing?
No.
No.
Send us an invoice.
Nice one. Cheers, Matt. Cheers, Marco.
Guys, thanks for checking into episode 4 of 5 Minutes With, featuring down-to-earth trees and Navin Sehmi. Just to let you know, that was filmed a week ago. I've had computer problems, so it's delayed me. You can tell it's been delayed because my hair is growing. That's it from me. Look out for episode 5 of 5 Minutes With, which will be out very soon. And in the meantime, if you're busy, stay busy. But please, stay safe.